Hello again, everybody. This is Derek at ScreamEagleAirsoft.com, and today we're going to do a review, this time on the Condor Bungie Sling. This is the Condor Bungie Sling, and it's holding up my JG M4S. This is a very comfortable sling. When I walk in on the field, I'm carrying my weapon, and I'm not worried about, wearing me out. Okay. In a tactical situation, I can actually tighten the sling up a little bit. I don't normally wear it that low. Simple adjustment right there, tighten that up. Okay, now I have it a little bit higher and I can let it rest right here. So here it is, it's in my hands, but it's actually resting on the sling. So when I'm cruising along in the woods, if I'm kind of being lazy, I can do one of these numbers and not worry about, wearing out my arms. Because when you're in a shooting situation, you don't want your arms to be worn out, because you get this muscle vibration and you'll start doing this number and you'll be like all over the place. So it is actually better to let your arms relax and get a little loose and a little limber. So when you're fighting, you want to have your sling, and then before you get an engagement, or right as you get an engagement, bring it up. Then you do your fighting. Okay, I've attached the sling to my lower part of my buttstock, because when I bring it up, it's coming up underneath my arm, okay, under my armpit. So it's coming up and it's resting right there, and it's right underneath, no problem. It's going over my left shoulder and it's hitting in the left sling mount on the JGS. If you have a sling mount up there, no big deal. You just mount it to that, and it could go either way, left or right. This mounts left or right also. I just have it on my left because I'm a right-handed shooter. So you're down and you say, oh, okay, there's really nothing going on, and you go to rest again. Okay, what's extra cool about it, it's a bungee sling. So each of these little spots here and there are elastic, and this weapon will bounce on your sling. The elastic is extremely tight, so it's going to hold a lot of weight before it starts going down. It makes for a more comfortable shoulder strap. It's that little bounce to it has that little bit of comfort up here. Now, also, what else? There are two rings. You have a ring here and a ring here, which I'm glad for, because when I played my last game with the JG, my front sling mount busted off. Okay, so when it busted off, it's sitting like this, and I'm like, oh crap, my sling's not working. So instead of mounting it directly to the gun, making a big loop, what you can do is mount it to, you can make it a one-point sling. That's why it was a little extended, because it was a one-point sling. I'm going to extend it a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to mount the rings. These are heavy-duty clips, C-clips. It goes like this with a metal piece holding it to keep it from coming off. I'm going to take that, and I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to loop it around and clip on the lower clip of the sling itself. Now you have your sling, which can go over your head and shoulder, which is the way I play with it, on my left side. Okay, so now it's over my left shoulder, and the weapon, if I need to, is hanging off of the sling. It's not hitting the ground. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that. So, you get it a little bit tighter than that. I didn't do a very good job of guessing how tight I wanted it. But if you get it to right about there, right about where your hand is, you can just grab it, whip it up, and you can play with it. This would be a lazy man sling. This would be a sling for when you're walking off the field or onto the field. At that point, you're going to have to pretty much keep it in your hands at all times. The bungee sling comes in a variety of different camouflage patterns and colors. This just happens to be the OD one. There is a, let's zoom in, let me show you these clips. All right, these clips right here, they're covered with a stretchy fabric to prevent it from rattling around on your sling mount once you mount it. But all you do is just pull that out. You can see the heavy duty sling, and it's spring loaded right there. Clips on, this slides down, attaches pressure. Next, your sling can be quick released, so if you want to release both sides of your sling, you can, where this will be attached to your gun, and then you can just take your sling directly off, if that's what you wanted to do. That's on both sides, and here are the plastic loops if you want to go single sling. And that was the Condor Bungie Sling, available at screamingeagleairsoft.com, and I love it. Again, that was the Bungie Sling by Condor. You can pick that up at screamingeagleairsoft.com, and thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel, and remember, whenever you guys are out there playing on the airsoft field, play safe.